When I look back on why I ended up choosing to go to law school, I think one of the motivating factors for me were personal events in my own life that forced me to examine what I could do to be more useful to people that were facing problems in their own lives. And when I was in college, I had a friend who was facing some issues that I couldn't really help her with beyond being a good friend to her. And I started to seek tools that would help me with regard to her personal situation. And she was in a violent relationship. And for me, I've always been somebody that has wanted to help individuals in my life, and I think when I look back on that particular situation, I felt somewhat helpless in that I couldn't do more than just listen. And sometimes that's enough, but for me, I've always wanted to take it to another level and provide some concrete answers that would make a difference in someone's life. So after going through training as a domestic violence advocate, I wanted to take it to a different level, and law school was the way to do that. Even if I didn't use the training to become a lawyer, I knew that it was a good foundation for anything else that I might want to do. So I went to law school. I found myself wanting to translate that into community work, into community advocacy, and ended up choosing to be a civil rights attorney early on in my career. When I had the choice to figure out what sort of practice I wanted to do, I enjoyed the study of wills and trusts and how these cases were decided. I thought it was a very interesting area. It allowed me to work with families, which over the years, having my own family has been an interest that I've had either in education or in making a difference in families' lives. And so to me, when I look back, it is a natural alignment to the kind of work that I did when I was younger. Where I felt like I really could make a concrete difference in someone's life. So now, the reason that I do it is because I really feel like it takes somebody from point A to point B and makes a real difference in their lives. When a client leaves my office, they generally feel a tremendous sense of relief that something that they've been putting off for a while is taken care of in a manner that was surprisingly much easier than they thought it would be. So I see the relief on their faces, and that is wonderful, but I also know, whether or not they know it, that they've really taken care of something that is critical. If anything were to happen to them, that their family will be grateful. It is truly one of the best things that you can do for your family. So the work that I do now is important to me in that I feel it allows me to work with the community members and as well as business members, and part of that equation is the chamber. And the chamber is inextricably tied to Stewart. From the moment that you enter the chamber, there is a sense of professionalism, camaraderie, a welcoming, and support for business owners. And there's no doubt that the chamber is going to be a critical piece of how San Ramon develops, because I feel personally that there is a lot of potential for people to be involved and be of service in the community. And my role, I feel, is to educate myself on the issues, to be of service on a professional level, and then hopefully take that and be a bridge between the community and the leaders at large. If I can use my skills or my involvement in the community to help bridge that gap, I'm happy to do that. And I think the chamber really sets the tone for welcoming people and inclusion, which I think is wonderful. And I am really excited to see where San Ramon goes with this spirit.